Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hola, mi gente, bienvenidos. I can't do it. That's all I got. They were teaching me up, and I failed miserably. And I digress back to Morgan County lingo. Here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Porch Time, live from JTH Construction Studio, where it is Monday Music Hour, and we have a fantastic couple of bands in here tonight that will be appearing Cedar Creek later on this week. We'll get to that in a moment. Let me say thank you to our sponsors, American Basement Solutions, 1-877-409, rookie with the phone. And
sorry, just testing.
877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate, Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Drink of the Creek, Cedar Creek, that is starting this Saturday, May 7th, and these two wonderful bands will be in there. Landon Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. They're fighting dandelions right now, and the dandelions are winning. FindHelp.org, that's Judge Williams' group. Wayman's Mattress, Furniture, and Appliance, 765-342-4339. Wellsprings, taking care of a lot of the homeless situation here in town, 765-346-6661. Rob's Favorite Stids Comfort Systems, 765-346-0195. And, of course, Peggy Mayfield, our district representative. Election is tomorrow. Don't forget to vote Peggy for District 60. And now, the moment that I practice all weekend on, every day of the week. I mean, I sit in front of the mirror and do this, Rob. I want you.
I'm starting to think you do. That and comb your hair.
You don't like my hair? Let's compare hair, can we? I rest my case, Your Honor.
Why wear a hat?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me turn it over to the voice of Monday Music Hour, Mr. Rob Helms.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I like that one. Very good. That's a great one.
It makes me sound better.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, if you could have been on here 5 minutes before this show went on, it was cracking me up. Because Kevin was going to try to introduce the whole show, the start of the show in Spanish.
He rattled off 6,000
and
words.
then Pavel rattled off something that nobody here could understand. Well, Ely could and won. But we've got Pavel and one of his members, Leah Crane from Direct Contact. We got Ely and one from
Son de Esquina.
Esquina.
She changed it on me.
No, she's right.
Yeah, I changed it all the time.
And what's awesome about
Esquina.
This Saturday, the first ever that we've ever done this
Boom.
At Cedar Creek, we've got Latin American Fiesta night, and we've got these two artists with their full bands, horns, right? I mean, it's going to be a fiesta this Saturday night. They go on at 5 o'clock. Son de Esquina goes on at 5 o'clock. You hear that, Kevin?
You did well with it. Not bad for the first time.
They go on at 5, and then Pavel goes on. Now, we're going to talk about both bands and all that, but we call this Music Monday for a reason, Pavel. Okay? Always have a lot of music. Are you ready?
We're ready. Yeah, we're always ready.
I'm telling you, this is going to be energetic and fun. I've seen this guy right here on TV. It's all over the place. I'll tell you what, I really feel like, and I got to say this before I forget or I will forget. My piano player is named Kirby Jark. Dude is phenomenal. He really is. He's a teacher. But he knows you. He says this guy he's all over. He said, oh, I'm hoping he gets to come this Saturday to watch you play. But anyway, do some music for us. Pavel in Direct Contact with Leah Crane, whose voice is golden. Don't blow it. Don't screw it up.
We got a few days for that.
No pressure at all.
Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. I hear you whispering the words, melt everyone, but you stay so cool. My muñequita, my Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. Well, you're my reason for reason. it's just like the ocean. I know the mood well. It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving that can be so smooth. And give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. I tell you one thing, if you would leave it be a crying shame. In every breath and every word, I hear your name calling me out from the barrio. You hear my rhythm on the radio. You feel the turning of the world, so soft and slow, turning you round and around. And if you said this life ain't good enough, I would give my word to lift you up. I would change my life to better suit your mood, because you're so smooth. Yeah. And it's just like the ocean. I know the mood well. It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. Oh, you got the kind of loving that can be so smooth. And give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. And it's just like the ocean. I know the mood well. It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. Oh, you got the kind of loving that can be so smooth. And give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Let's don't forget about it. No, let's don't forget about it. Let's don't forget about it. Oh no, let's don't forget about it.
Very good.
That's phenomenal.
Well, this is the jamming session here, right?
Yes, that was Santana, right?
Ready
Well-
to take some salsa lessons.
I can't wait till Saturday. That is going. I
4
know it's
o'clock,
going.
right? 4 o'clock's the salsa lessons?
Yes, 4 o'clock, free salsa lessons.
Right.
Are you who's doing the salsa lessons?
Somebody named Kristen.
Kristen?
Yeah, she used to be a.
Wow.
Oh,
I
I was
mean,
asking for a friend.
My daughter's graduating on the 7th from IU, but I mean, I can cut out early.
You know, before I go on, okay, so I want to go back. Ely's mother and her dad are friends of mine. And I worked with them in the school for a long time, and I graduated with her mother. And so they invited us. It was before the pandemic, to come up to, which I had never been. I ain't gonna lie, I've not been to that. I don't want to say this wrong. I had not been in to hear Spanish music or Latin American music or whatever you call it. I don't know, and I apologize. I had not been there to hear it, and I had been booking acts. And her mother and dad said, "You got to go up to this club and hear it," and blah blah blah. And we got up there way early, which was cool. There was somebody doing the salsa lessons, which was very cool, and people were getting into it and digging it. People just kept coming into that club. I don't even remember where the club was. Was it Fountain Square? Nice crowd, and I mean the people just danced. and partied and had a blast all night long. And then when I met you, that all came back to my mind because, okay, so let's see if we can put all this together and make it a great big fun night out at Cedar Creek. That's how this came out. That's how it came about.
I hope you guys have a lot of alcohol because they ran out of beer that night in Pioneer.
Did they?
They ran out of beer.
I don't think Cedar Creek will run out of beer.
Yeah, I don't think so. Probably not.
No. Well,
But before we go into more music, and forgive me when we make mistakes on this, I'm going to start with you, Leah. How did we get into Latin American music for you? How did this
It's like a test question for him, probably.
Am I saying it right?
I'm laughing because it's because of him. About 7 or 8 years ago, I sang at a funeral that he played for, and we met, and I don't even know, we reconnected maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and you asked me to come sing a song with the band, and it was in English, it wasn't in Spanish, but I came up and I sang one song and then gradually asked me to do another song with the band, and kind of little by little I was learning how to sing in Spanish. So
so you didn't know how to...
Well, I have a music degree from IU, so I've sung in multiple languages before, so it's not like I was coming from nowhere, but I had never sung in Spanish, and I definitely never performed with a band ever. So
Awesome.
It was a big jump.
So Ely, because I've known you since you were a little kid.
Pull her mic over to her a little better there. So
like this?
I didn't know that you were into music. I really didn't until your mom and dad started saying, Ely's in a band. So I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
So how did this come about for you?
Music? I played clarinet from middle school through high school, and I competed in solo competitions, and I was in marching bands. So I always liked music, and I always sang. And Spanish is something that I learned later too. My heritage is Mexican American, but I mean, I grew up here in Indiana in Martinsville, so like I didn't speak Spanish growing up. But I actually, when I started to learn Spanish, listened to Latin American music and salsa and cumbias and stuff, and I really liked the music, and it helped me learn Spanish more. So
now, didn't you do something with the Spanish? Didn't you work somewhere?
I do medical interpreting at the hospital, Methodist Hospital, as well as my job there. But yeah, and then I met Juan a long time ago when I was at IU, and he is a singer. He has been a singer for a long time, and just being around him and being around music that I already had like love for got us inspired, and we decided to start a project.
How many piece band are you guys right now?
Well, it depends on the day. Sometimes we're 5, sometimes we're 9.
Wow.
It just depends on
money.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Did she say day or?
That's what
the budget. It depends on the budget.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can have a really. Well, you saw La Finca. That was a 13-piece band.
Yeah.
But then when the pandemic hit, we kind of had to narrow it down because we couldn't have as big as an audience. So the budgets were smaller, of course. But yeah, so we've been working Son de Esquina ever since the pandemic, 2020.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So Pavel, all right. So you travel all over the country, all over the world.
Yep.
You're going to Mexico in just a few weeks.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
To perform.
Yep.
And you'll be performing over there with musicians that are furnished for you over there, right? In
Correct.
concert or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, how is that billed? And what I mean is that like billed is come and watch you, or are you playing with somebody else? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the Fisher. Yeah, so yeah, yeah.
You're the headliner.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. And they're coming to Cedar Creek this Saturday. It's going to be fun.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so one. So how long, and I'm doing this on purpose here. One, how long have you been performing and playing music?
I guess since I was like real little, like my when they would have parties at the house, my uncles would just play Michael Jackson, and I was just like glued to the floor and dancing and singing. So I was like, since I was little.
So you're a dancer?
I used to. My parents got me into all this like artistic stuff when I was real little, and then when I hit high school, coming from Peru, I lived in Peru, and then I moved to New Jersey, and then I did my sophomore year up in Davis High School, and they gave me the option of picking my my classes, which I thought it was just crazy. I was like, what? I was like, there's art, there's like this, that. So I took choir, I took all that stuff. So that was it. That was like the window and the doors opening for like music and actually singing and expressing myself. So high school was like where I actually did it.
Starting point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And yeah.
Pavel, we gotta have more, man. We gotta have some more
More?
jams here.
Well, yeah. Let's see.
Warm up the hands.
Let's see.
Is this freezing in here?
Here we go. Well, let's try this. You know, one of the things that we like to Latin American songs that everybody knows. Let's change it to a Latin beat. Our group has the first Latin version of Careless Whisper in Latin music. So we're like a 9-piece band, so no, we're not going to do justice to it here, but we just
So this is Wham, but not.
Yeah, George Michael.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
He
Yeah.
sang
So-
solo, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm an '80s kid. Come on.
That's
It's
fine.
great.
I'm
It's a
pretty
great tune.
impressed that you knew George Michael. I really am. I'm not knocking on it.
I had a jacket with Revenge on the back.
I can see it.
Gotta have faith.
Yeah.
Gotta have faith.
Let's do it, Pavel. Have some fun.
Let's see. I'm going to play the saxophone line here on my right. Not going to sound like a saxophone.
Time can never mend the careless whisper of a good friend to the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Oh. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. Could have been so good together. Could have had this dance forever. And who is gonna dance with me? Please stay. No, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Oh.
That's awesome. All I could sit there when I was listening to that was how much fun people will have at your concerts.
Absolutely.
Because like when I went to yours, that's all I saw.
So much.
And I didn't understand a lot of the. I didn't understand the words. I didn't understand. I mean, obviously we sing that in English, but you guys were doing a lot of stuff that night in Spanish, and I didn't understand it. But the one thing I did understand was the beats, and I did understand all the people were laughing and having fun and dancing and just.
It's hard to resist to move to, huh?
Yeah, it is. You sit there and you just want to do it, you know.
Yes, you can feel it.
Yeah.
So, what can we expect out of your band on Friday? The first time, and I want you to tell your audience, the new audience we hope that will come, what can the crowd expect out of Son de Esquina on Saturday at 5 o'clock when you hit the stage?
Well, I know that they can expect to hear some familiar stuff as well as some new stuff. But it's gonna be salsa, cumbia, and bachata. Those are like the three main genres that we do. All of them have great beats. We got a bass player. His name is Frank, and he's you want to tell me a little bit about Frank?
Oh, man, Frank.
Frank's from Chicago, and he's gonna come down with and bless us with his beautiful bass sounds. Because our other bassist that normally plays with us is actually graduating that day. So Frank's our backup, but he was our number one guy with the finca. So you heard him that night.
Yeah, you heard him that night.
Okay.
And he's a very magical person. He collects baby basses. So a baby bass, it's upright electric Ampeg from 1960 that were adopted by the salsa world because nobody wanted to play with them because they had like really no power into them. Like they were just kind of weird. They didn't fit in any genre. So like the salsa would just adopted them. They stopped making them and he collects them. So he's an actual baby bass player. He's not a baby bass player.
He's played with some big acts, right?
Yeah.
Who does he play with?
Now, is this the guy that will be there?
Yeah, that's the guy that's gonna be there. So that's gonna be probably like part of our.
He
for
plays
our band
with
that
like
night.
touring musicians in Chicago and stuff. Like he's great. He's like the real deal. So with him coming down with us, like he's gonna bring a sound that is gonna be hard to move to. Like the bass is kind of like it's the bass of the music, so it's gonna get people when swaying and stuff. And so I really believe that it's gonna be hard to resist moving to the music.
Awesome.
And then you guys are gonna hear Pierce Vaughn too. He's our saxophone player, and he's very young. He's only 21 years old. He's actually just graduating this year, and he is phenomenal. Like he's like insanely talented, extremely inspired. He's brought a lot of energy to our
just powerful
our
too.
group.
Powerful,
Mm-hmm.
like saxophone player, and he brings like all his saxophones. So he has a flute, a baritone, a bass clarinet, a tenor.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of stuff. And he lines them up all in front. It just looks cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you're just joining us, we're talking to Son de Esquina and Pavel in Direct Contact, which they're all not here, but Leah Crane is here, one of the vocalists. And we got a big concert this Saturday at Cedar Creek Winery Brewing Company Distillery here in Martinsville, Indiana. Tickets are on sale right now at drinkatthecreek.com. Latin American Fiesta night. It's going to be a party. It is going to be a fun night of a lot of dancing, moving, lots of familiar songs. That's one thing people need to understand. If they are going to know a lot of the songs that that's going to be played on Saturday. Yep. So, Pavel, obviously from the last two songs, I'm pumped because I think it's going to be crazy up there with you. And
this is a tame version, I would say.
Because I've seen the highlights of your band and stuff, and I've seen you before. But tell the audience that hasn't seen you guys what we're going to get from your band when you guys hit the stage.
A lot of energy. The audience would be, they'll hear things they heard before, and they'll hear new things, and also original tunes that we have, and available on all, platforms.
Sure.
But by Pavel Direct Contact. But it's just a lot of energy and a lot of good craziness. Meaning, like the band is going to be into it. I might jump out of the stage.
Be
couple
careful.
of times.
It's pretty good to go.
It's kind of high. I don't know about this particular stage.
There's going to be a trampoline in there.
Yeah.
So I'm just kidding.
I'm not getting on a trampoline, but I may want to go watch this. I may cut short of graduation and come see this.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say, this is my first time in Martinsville. And it's gorgeous. I went to downtown and I was like, wow, this is a beautiful town. And now I know how to get here. From India, I just go all the way down south, and when I see the Royal Motel, I go left.
The beautiful Royal Motel.
I got it.
That's not our most inspiring landmark.
I got it.
And speaking of it, we really do have a lot of stuff starting to go on downtown. With restaurants, we got a new amphitheater going in. There'll be lots of things going on downtown.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So, well, it sounds like it's going to be a great night.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not even close to being done yet tonight. So, Pavel, and after this song right here, we got to do some more commercials and introduce stuff. But what are you going to give to us now?
Let's do something. And while you can see, both of you
you?
Oye, ¿cómo vas?
Can you get closer to the mic?
Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata. Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Mulata.
Whoa. Pavel, that's just sick, man. That's just plain. That is just sick. So, Lee, are you ever blown away by him with the stuff he does?
Yes, every time. Yeah.
You have
I
to
mean, I
be.
can't do
His
any of
hands
that.
just
So
move so fast.
You,
yeah.
it's all of you, and you can see the energy and the fun in it.
Right.
Can you drink of water?
There we go.
No,
water.
you got something stronger down there.
Press this down.
Yes, no.
We
The passion that you guys show is incredible. It really is. And the energy and the showmanship that you it's
the
off
love of what they're doing, it comes out. You
yeah,
can see
it's off
that.
the chart,
Yeah.
man. It just is. And I'm used to being around. I ain't gonna lie. I'm used to being around a lot of great players. I booked national acts, regional acts, everything. It's just that's worldwide stuff right there. It really is. It just is. The performance is, Pavel. It really is. Then you bring all this on, and both are in separate bands. I can't wait. This is going to be so fun. The weatherman's going to be good to us on Saturday. Going to be good to us. All right, Kevin, tell us about who we thank all the time so we can have the show.
Real quick.
Oh, by the way, before we go, golf outing was a success.
Golf outing was. Course was a match.
Can I ask you a question? Did my yard sign look okay? Did it have was it out on a hole? Was it on a hole?
I'm not on camera, am I? It was right next to Stid's. And I thank you for asking, Rob.
Yeah.
So
There's a long
inside
story
joke.
there. Yeah.
Our yard signs, our favorite yard signs. Okay, here we go. The show, folks. Have a nice night. American Basement Solutions, 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate. Teresa Mesmer, 765-341-8911. Drink the Creek Cedar Creek Concert Series starts May 7th. Saturday night. You'll see both these outstanding bands there. Bring your dancing shoes. Bring something, because these the energy and the power these guys have is amazing. It's going to be a fun show. Findhelp.org. Judge Williams Group. Blandon Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. Wayman's Furniture Appliance Mattress, 765-342-4339. Wellspring, 765-346-6661. Stid's Comfort Systems, whose sign was right next to Rob at the golf course, 765-346-0195. Of course, Peggy Mayfield, District 60 State Representative. The election is tomorrow. Vote Peggy Mayfield. Two things I want to mention real quick, Rob, before we go any further. Our next event is June 4th and 5th. On the 4th, we're having our Cancer Survivors Day and our Martinsville Shave for the Brave, where rid of this once and for all. Shave it down. We do every year. We shave it down, and all that money will go to St. Baldrick's Children's Cancer Research. And starting on the noon on the 4th until noon on the 5th, we'll be live in here for 24 hours. Come join us. I don't care. Anybody wants to come join us.
If Pavel was here with the piano, we'd have no problem being up for 24 hours straight.
And
no way.
We're going to take donations and maybe sell some things to raise money for Children's Cancer Research. And I can't say where the group is we're trying to get it to yet, but the local, someone, you'll know who it is. You know what I mean. We've done stuff for them before, but I don't want to tip that off yet until verification. That's all I got. This is an amazing group, both these guys.
Yeah, well, now we got to talk about some other business. Our Star Search competition will continue on May 23rd with the first round there. Shelby McMahon, Seth Mackin, Naomi Williams, Matt Stevens, Lily Clayton. They will be on that round. The winner goes to semifinals round, and then the winner of that goes to the finals where they compete for $1,000. $1,000 to the winner. Just they come in here, they perform, they get Star Search. We got judges. The winner, the champion, will take home $1,000 thanks to Bouncers or Us, which is our sponsor for that. We appreciate that very much. Kevin, I haven't even told you guys this, but next Monday night, we will not have music because we're going to have Mayor Costin, hopefully Don Adams in here at 7:30 next Monday.
I'm going to go hang out with these guys next
to make an announcement about stuff we got going on.
I know you keep keeping a secret from me. You won't tell me what it is.
Well, it's just, if I told you, it'd be like telling everybody, and we got to keep it secret till next week.
I'm ready.
We have to thank some people saying here. Scott Wallace, our in-house photographer's back here taking pictures. Corey, we got a great piano player and singer back over here. You got to hear this dude. He's in all. He's just like Britton Baker's in the house. Now we have Pavel. I can't. How do you say your last name?
Polanco Safadit.
Never mind. Okay, the missus is behind us over there. Is she on camera? Can you even see her?
You want me to get her on camera?
But I don't know why she's hiding. She's all over Facebook with you.
She's all over.
Is he full of energy like this 24/7? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, now you are his wife, obviously. Leah plays music with him. You guys have seen him. Does this not blow you away when he plays like this? Did you see where she said the moves?
Yeah.
Okay, one, is that how you feel when Ely's up there dancing? Do you see her do the moves?
Oh, yeah.
Good answer, my brother. Good
Hey,
answer.
right.
Good answer,
Good
one.
man right there. He knew how to answer.
Especially the one with
I can't wait. I seen it on TV. You was on TV and you did that move, I think. Some of these people.
That's the hardest thing.
Well, I would say I can't get my leg out. I mean, kick your leg up on the piano.
Little Jerry Lee.
So if you're just catching us here and just join us once again, we got Pavel and Direct Contact going to be at Cedar Creek this Saturday. They got 2 guests in here. They got Pavel and Leah, which is in the band. We got Ely and one from Son de Esquina in here.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it from her, though. I mean, you got it down now.
We got a little congas or what are congas in
Congas.
here action. We've had cowbell. We've had it all. Because we're wanting everybody to understand this is going to be a party on Saturday with a lot of great players and music. Your bass player, he has played in studio sessions up in Indianapolis for years.
Yep.
He's phenomenal too.
He's phenomenal, yeah.
And then you guys are bringing in the hold on, I got no, I got to remember the salsa bass, or what'd you call it?
Baby bass.
Baby bass.
Like baby back ribs?
Yeah.
Baby bass.
They call them baby bases because you literally have to baby them. The thing is that they're made of this plastic called Uvex that was made by Kodak. They don't make them anymore. So like if they get too hot or too cold, they crack.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they call them baby bases because you have to like baby the thing like everywhere.
I prefer the baby bass than the adult bass.
Yeah.
Any day.
And I know you guys got other singers, right?
Yes.
In the
Oh, yeah.
band, and you've got piano players and horn players
We got
coming.
horn, we got a guitar player.
Guitarist.
Ezekiel, he's pretty amazing. He's been on the scene for a long time. He's our teacher.
He's like a Yoda master.
Yeah.
Of the Latin music and indie. Like he's the only guitarist probably in the entire state because I haven't been able to find anybody else that can play boleros. Boleros is the romantic old school Cuban style of like Latin music, and nobody can play that
Romantic.
stuff. Nobody. I've been looking for someone that can play that for years, and Ezekiel is the only person in Indiana that can actually do it.
There you go, Rob. Learn it, and you can be right in there.
I'm good, man. I'm a drummer, and it took all I could do to do that.
So yeah, and Ezekiel, just as Pavel, has been playing at the Jazz Kinch for years and stuff. He's a quiet guy.
And then we have another singer. Her name is Josie, and she's got the most beautiful voice. We found her. We are like, what do you sing? She sings at church, and we are like, and she's got this beautiful voice.
Yeah.
So like, we're happy to have her with us.
So let's go right here, Leah. What got you into music? Let's just take. I know you went to IU for School of Music. You did all that. What got you in it?
Well, although you probably can't tell now, I was in dance at first. I'm a terrible dancer now, but I did dance for many years, and that's how I got into singing. It was like this dance studio that I was in. They needed somebody to sing a song for a competition, and so I learned a song and ended up doing really well with it and kept singing all through high school and college and everything. So
Yeah, I'm blown away when people say that they just kind of lucked into it. You know what I mean? Like that's what happened, right? Because you
Yeah.
doing dance and then let me sing a song and
You ever look into anything that you're an expert at? That's what we hear here. I looked into it, and they're like
yeah.
outstanding.
What about you, Pavel?
What got me into music? Well, I was very young, and my father took me to this missionary person, and then I got into music, and I was lucky enough to get in a scholarship to go to the University of Arkansas. So I went there for my undergrad in Kentucky, and PhD in Wisconsin, and yeah. So then
Is
yeah.
that a PhD in music?
Well, yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's a DMA. They call it DMA.
So hold on a minute.
He's a
You know what that means?
He's a doctor of music. Of
Well,
music.
kind of.
He's a music doctor.
You're the doctor of music. Dr. Pavel, that's how I'm going to
Oh my gosh,
on
no.
Saturday.
He has a PhD.
No,
I mean,
Mister, no, dog, no, just pee-pee.
All right.
So what college do you call your own since you've been to Arkansas, Kentucky, and Madison, or Wisconsin? What? All of them?
All of them. Yeah, because I mean, I have roots on. I mean, I was playing on all of those places. I have my own band there.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean,
How'd you get to Indianapolis?
just trying. I was living in New York City back then, and then I just wanted to find a quieter place, and I got a job. Yeah, teaching, and then that's it. I taught for a long time, and then
So you guys played Richmond, Indiana a couple weeks ago, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Wish I'd have known that. I didn't know it till you went online doing it because my stepson, he's an eye doctor over there at one of the places. And that
cool.
place you played, we've been there. He took me there when
What's his name?
Oh.
his name is Joe Moriarty. He works at Dr. Joe Moriarty, Dr. Pavel.
Dr. Pavel.
Yes.
They could have,
But no, he's a young guy. He went over there. He was at IU and he did his internship or whatever over there, and they hired him. So he's been there. And,
Oh wow.
and for 3 or 4 years, it broke me and my wife's heart when he moved, but where the money is, so it's where he's at. And he's taken us to that venue where you
Oh,
guys
New
were
Boston.
playing.
New Boston,
Mhm.
yeah. We've been there quite a few times.
Yeah, we've been there. So are you there again?
Well, we're in Richmond, gang. Actually, my wife and I, we actually, my other full-time job is as an executive director of a non-profit organization in Richmond, Indiana. They help the Latino community in health and social services and also in education.
Okay.
So we're like about 11 people on the staff. So we just came from there from a health fest today, and yeah, so we have something that is called the Richmond International Food Festival. So we'll be there the first Saturday in September.
Cool.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's
Let
pretty
them
cool.
know. You guys got some upcoming gigs. We're going to talk about that real quick. You guys are going to be on Cinco de Mayo on May 5th. You're going to be at the Jazz Kitchen.
Yeah.
They're really having a lot of different music up there, aren't they? At the Jazz Kitchen. I mean, they've had a lot of, like we've had a lot of acts in here, like Rebecca Meldrum.
Oh yeah, she's a blues singer. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of Paul Holdman. He's a great guitar player. He plays with the Wombly's Rock Orchestra. I don't know if you've ever heard of those guys or anything. Oh,
I've heard of
phenomenal.
it.
Yeah. So you guys will be at the Jazz Kitchen on May 5th. That's one of your big upcoming gigs. June 4th, you'll be at Jazz Kitchen again. Then you guys got lots of other gigs coming up, and they can always go to your website or your Facebook page. Excuse me, Pavel and Direct Contact, all that information. And I do want to say something. I don't know if I said this, but when I first heard you with the Carmel Symphony Orchestra, I was blown away. And when we had those guys out there last year, and orchestra music's not really my thing, but I appreciate that people appreciate it, and I appreciate it. But it's not something I go listen to. But it was so awesome. The whole day was out there. The music was so good, and the band. I don't remember the leader of the.
Jana Hines.
Yeah, it was just
She's
incredible.
fabulous. Yeah.
It was great. That's how we made all this happen.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I heard them, and we started talking to you, and then knowing these guys. Now you guys, Son de Esquina has some gigs coming up. May 13th, you're downtown Indy, right? Somewhere down there.
That's it, super dark.
And you guys got a big one coming up on June 4th at St. Gabriel's Festival.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest gig you got for the year, though, is this Saturday coming up at
Yes.
Cedar
Right.
Winery.
So
That's
excited.
it.
Yeah, that's the one you guys don't want to miss.
This Saturday,
So
it's
that
going to be
one.
a party. Lots of dancing, free salsa lessons at 4 o'clock. You guys hit the stage. Son de Esquina hits the stage at 5 o'clock. You guys hit the stage at 7.
Mhm.
And it's just going to be one fun, great song after another.
They're gonna be serving margaritas out there.
I think rum margaritas is what she told me because she don't have her tequila yet, but rum margaritas.
I'm good
Sounds
with that.
awesome.
Yes.
We'll take any kind of margarita.
Yeah.
Salt the lip. I don't
All of
care.
our sponsors will be giving out free stuff to people and all that good stuff. We'll have lots of fun.
Hmm.
Pavel, are you ready to do another one?
Yeah, let's do something. I don't know if I know anything else, but
Yeah, he's a
Right.
doctor.
Right. Dr. Pavel.
Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se secaron, tanto así que yo guardo tu sabor pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. If I prove how much I love you with each kiss, will you cross your heart and promise this, that it's more than just a thrill, that you'll love me and you will be true to me? No pretendo ser tu dueña, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más, yo no sé si tengo amor, la eternidad, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor a mí. Disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se secaron, tanto así que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí.
Oh my goodness. Pavel Direct Contact, Son de Esquina. Wow. We can't wait for Saturday night. It's going to be fun. We got one more song left in us. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're going to let you guys take us home on the song here. Thank you guys so much. Coming in the week of the show, coming down here, helping us promote it. I can't wait to see how it all turns up on Saturday. Tell them to get their tickets early, though, because they save money. They save $5 per ticket because tickets are $15 advance. Kids 12 and under are free. Okay, but it's $15 advance, but it's $20 the day of the show. So tell them to get their tickets early. Go online, drinkatthecreek.com, and get your tickets.
The links are on both of our pages: Pavel Direct Contact, Son de Esquina, Instagram, Facebook. Then you can find the link. We posted it everywhere.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We got food trucks. We got the brand new restaurant at Cedar Creek is supposed to be open. If you remember, they were working on it when you were there.
More importantly, at 4 o'clock.
Free salsa lessons at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
They'll help you with all dancing with all this good music that you guys are going to play. And I even went in, I make the CD music. I probably screwed that up, but that always plays before, because I have a commercial that will run that thanks all the sponsors, then 4 or 5 songs play, then thanks the sponsors, during the dead time. And I went in and I made the CD to fit this music. So
Awesome.
Can I ask one question? How long have you been playing the piano? I know you said you've been. But I mean, you.
Well, that's going to. Then you figure out how old I am. That's a tricky question.
Right.
No, since I was like about 11, 12.
Wow.
So, I give you like a
Yeah.
idea.
So you're 39 is what you're saying? No.
No, like about. Probably.
awesome.
No,
That's what
wait,
you guys
no.
do.
I mean,
love it.
I mean, here's
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
you see an individual like him, and I failed the recorder. I heard you were saying you played the clarinet. I failed that recorder thing they gave us in 4th grade. They're like, dude, just go to the gym. Do whatever. Just go do whatever the hell you're doing. But this guy, I mean, it's amazing to watch you, because I'm just hoping there's not some kid sitting there watching home going, I want to learn to play the piano. It's like, dude, he didn't just pick that up. He's been playing for a
Years
long
of
time.
practice.
Yeah.
Years.
I
And
still
you
practice
move.
like about 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I still practice. I practice a lot.
So it's because you're good.
And over here, I mean, that's not easy to pick up and do what he just did, because he was changing tempos and changing. He was changing the beats on you and all that good stuff, and you had to adapt. Very talented people. This is going to be so much fun on Saturday.
Have you guys ever played together before?
No,
Yeah, see, that's
I've
just-
sang with this band a couple times. He invited me.
Yeah. Just hey, over here. And then he goes.
I would just go because he would play the jazz kitchen, and I would just go and be like, hey, Pavel's playing, let's go. I'm like, okay, let's hang out.
Very cool.
And then all of a sudden, I walk in, and then it's like, Juan's here! Hey, Juan, come up! And I was like, dude, let me finish paying, man. Like, and it's like, yeah, we only like 2 or 3 times. That's it.
Yeah.
But singing, never played congas. And
Well, we're looking forward to having you guys out there.
Saturday
It's going to be a great night at Cedar Creek Winery Brewing Company Distillery in Martinsville. Check out their Facebook pages, their all their social media stuff. Go out and see these guys play other events, because they're awesome. This is going to be so much fun. So, like I said, once again, next Monday night, we will not have live music as of right now, because we're going to have Mayor Costin. We're hoping Don Adams from the county in here for a big announcement we're going to talk about. That'll be at 7:30, because they have a council meeting next Monday.
We moving porch time down to the amphitheater? Is that what we're doing? I'm just asking.
No. And we want to thank Corey for running the board over here. We want to thank our in-house photographer, Scott Wallace. Once again, my hat's off to you guys for coming down here, taking the time to be with us.
Thank you so
You
much.
sang beautifully. You guys did great. Like I said, we're looking forward to it. Bring your crowd. Get all your crowd to come down with you. Okay, we're going to say goodnight. Pavel, you guys get to take us home. What are you going to take us home with? Something that we can salsa dance to. Kevin will get up and salsa dance right now.
Well, thank you for the water, by the way.
I need to drink more of this.
So I said more alcohol.
Right.
hey, Rob, I have a question before we end. Who can we talk to about asking about the musicians if we can get free food from them?
There you go.
Idle, that's what I'm saying.
That would be
I'm like half kidding.
okay.
It depends on the day, too.
Yeah.
It might be 3 or they might be 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Back to, if there's 9 members of the band, you're probably not free food.
I really don't have that pull down there
Yeah,
for the
right,
free food
right.
with them people. So
I think they should bring him something, though. Come on now.
Some fries or something.
Free wine.
now they might give you some free wine or something. I don't know. They never know about.
That's dangerous.
Hope we see you getting salsa lessons. She must be talking about you, Kevin.
Nice.
I'm not going to be there. That's the bad
All right, Pavel,
heartbreaking.
do something good. Take us home. It's all been great. Leah, thank you. The Golden
Watermelon.
Voice. I can't wait to hear you guys play.
Watermelon?
Yeah, there you
Tear
go.
it up.
happy dude there, man.
So much passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pavel and Direct Contact, Son de Esquina, will be at Cedar Creek Winery this Saturday. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming down here. We've had a great time tonight. We'll see you all next week. Thank you so much, and God bless you.